Hello, viewers. Welcome back to Stardew Valley. First question. New floors. Yes? No? Maybe? I kind of like them. When I find a floor that I like, I buy a few. And that's because I think it's hard to have a transition. And this little piece here is different. It's a different area. I don't like that. That seems weird. But maybe we keep this area default. Yeah, see, that's a weird transition. Where in the world is there a house designed like that? Hello, baby Sarah. You want to show everyone your teleport trick again? All right, first thing first, we are ready. We are ready to get the final barn upgrade. Let's move down a little further so it phases into existence. We're ready to upgrade this. And after we upgrade that, that means we can have some pigs. I went through, off camera, and I thinned out this grass. I went around the edge, and the reason is because it does spread. And the whole idea of keeping this area grass is so that we can continue to grow it, and the animals can eat it, but also we can harvest it and store some in our silos. And then if our silos get too full, we can manually take some out, pop them in a chest. The thing is, this thing had filled up all the way, so there was no place for the grass to grow. So I figure if I come in once in a while and kind of even get the middle out, then each one of these pieces might have a chance to go every direction. Now, I don't know the mechanics of it, but that's my simple application. Hello. Hi. Wow, right off the bat. Large goat milk. Don't think I need that for anything. But I'll put it over here just in case. All right, let's take a look at our fields. We planted 4 days ago, 3 days ago for some of these. And these things are coming out really nice. I love the way these fields look. And we're getting a slight mess over here. But I've cleaned up most of the stuff. And seeds. I have not gotten any books from these spots for a while. Maybe I have all the books. I haven't really gotten anything other than clay or seeds from those little dig spots. Now we have taken care of our animals, and it is almost 10. And I believe that's when Robin's shop opens. And we'll take our stuff out of there. I believe we have enough supplies. Let's see. 700, yeah, that's going to be enough. I'm looking on my notes here. We need 550 wood and 300 stone. Yeah, I think we got that. We also are going to need 25,000 monies, which is fine. I can't buy any piggies. Piggies are what we're going to have access to. Excuse me, little duck. It's what we're going to have access to very soon. As soon as we get that updated, but it's gotta be updated. Updated, upgraded, same difference. Eventually, one of our goals may be to get all our stuff, all our tools updated to Iridium. I don't get Iridium that quickly, unfortunately. Now, I don't know if I have enough things to complete any bundles, but while we're here, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna have a few more things come in. I don't know if these things are for bundles, but they might be, so I'm gonna place them there. Everything here is definitely, but probably in just 2, 3, 4 Stardew days. So maybe next episode, I'm gonna get all the items I need for, well, a lot of stuff. So I really should do it all then. I have to wait. I don't want to wait, but I really should. I did a lot of fishing off camera, and I got like 3 or 4 different fish that we need for bundles, so that's really cool. We can upgrade the house. That's gonna come soon. For now, we want a deluxe barn. I believe that's it. Yeah, that's what we want. And you build it, and even though you only have one thing, one place it can go, you still have to pick it. But that's okay. All right, let's start working on your barn upgrade first thing tomorrow morning. Nice. We still have a ton of money. We really do. Now, I can't afford the furniture catalog. I think that's a little pricey. But we can afford the wallpaper and floor catalog, I think. I think it's 30,000. That's going to eat into our funds a lot. But I'm not currently remembering anything. Excuse me, Abigail. I'm not currently remembering anything that I need to save up for at this point. We're going to have a harvest come, and we're going to get a lot of that money back. So, if you still have it here, I'm going to do it. Oh, gosh. Okay, that's not bad. We still got a lot of money. It's not terrible. All right, let's see. We got our coop fully upgraded. We have our barn fully upgraded. That means I have access to all the animals, and that's really what we needed. I don't think there's any major large buildings that I need to purchase. I do want to go ahead and buy a bunch of sugar rather than build a what's it? A thing that grinds beets, because then I'd have to plant beets, which I'd love to plant beets. Bonus internet points if you get the reference. Oh boy. But I don't want to have to wait for the beets. See, I just want the sugar. I just want the sugar. It's free? Oh my gosh, it's free. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Whew. Oh, I don't know what to do. That looks fancy. Let's just get a few of these and try them out. Okay. I might mess with this more a bit off camera. I just picked some stuff. Have I used this before? No. That looks really nice, actually. I wanted to go for something fancy for the bedroom. Oh, yeah. It mixes kind of weird with that shadow and these colors, but I mean, who am I? I'm not like a Minecraft builder or something. This is good enough for me. That looks nice. And I got a stereotypical kitchen, and I'm wondering, is this something I've already had? Because I thought I had something like this before. I did. Yeah. But I like it. I like it next to this. Okay, let's get one more of these for that. And should I do the same thing up here? I feel like up here should be something different. I feel like up here should be some sort of carpet. The browsability of these is not exactly what we'd like it to be. Okay, here is this guy. Smaller planks. I really like the smaller planks. And here is what looked like a standard wall. That's a bit dark. I'm not going to mess with the walls for now, I guess. And then I had a few more things to try, and then we'll call this part of it good. We're not going to play decorate our house the whole time. This is a darker color of that. Oh, yeah, that's nice. And, okay, this is the default, basically. Are those the same? Yeah. That's nice. If I can't find a nice carpet to go down, that'll be that. And I'm definitely going to find something different for the room. And, yeah, the walls. Something different for the walls. But we'll look up that later. And now, I really don't need these. Wait a minute. You can sell these? No, that's a flaw. Wallpaper. Cost me 0. Wallpaper. Can sell for 100. Let's not cheat. And yeah, did you notice my lamp, my iron lamp? Not exactly something that should be in the house, but it really lights up the area. I need to find some nice indoor lamps. Let's head over to the blacksmith. Do I have No, I already did that. All right, well, let's process this one geode. Yay! Oh, so much fun. Clint, what do you got for us? We can upgrade our tools. Everything else is iridium. Everything else is going to require 5 bars. Everything is going to be 25,000, which we don't have anyway. Yeah, and I think that's all we can really do with him. What can he sell us? Shop. Just the basics. So unless we get a bunch of geodes, this poor guy, got no reason to visit him. Did I have anything left to turn into Gunther? I do. I have 3 items. Let's see if this makes the museum a happier place. I wish I didn't turn that in. Oh. I was going over there to put it on the shelf, but you can't do it like that. You gotta talk to Gunther. And he's like, hey, you got any donations? And I'm like, yeah, I got some donations. And then he's like, why are we talking the same? And I'm like, I don't know. All right, these look like ancient things. Yeah, let's just do this. You know, if you put something, I was gonna say if you put something over here, you'll never see it because the energy bar. But you can move the camera. All right. Okay, that's all I got. That's all I wrote. What do you got for me? Rare crow? Nice. Burnt offering. Can be placed inside your house. Okay, a little creepy, a little strange. I like how that I'm carrying that on my head. Let's put that away so we don't trip while we're holding it. So it is summer, the pride of our farm, right? The how would you say that? The moment of truth for a farm. Spring is where everything starts to grow. Summer is where everything really thrives. Fall is when it starts to get ready for its slumber, I suppose. You go right there, little raccoon guy. Do I have all 8 yet? I don't know. Oh, that flower's almost blooming. Then we're going to get something far better than wild honey. Let's see what this looks like. Must be placed on a wall. Is this a fireplace? Or is it an art piece? Oh, it's an art piece. I see. Well, here, little baby Sarah, have a cool triangle. Ignore the fact that it's called burnt offering. It's just a cool shape. Little kids love shapes. Now, I do feel strongly like I was in the middle of an interesting thought. I don't remember. We do want to finish this. I need to finish this. I only need 4 more. The problem is the wood and the coal. Well, 1, 2. No, I can make it with that. What else do I need? I'm looking at the ingredients list here. 4 maple, 4 iron. Okay. Man, I'm glad I've been saving up all those materials. Maple. We might need a different kitchen table. That's that disappears. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I also need coal. How much coal do I need? I need 8 per. Yeah. Okay, there's enough. It's gonna use a good amount of our coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Have some coal. I'm curious. I'm not gonna pick these. No, I'm gonna pick most of them. This is wild honey. It's wild honey because it was made when there's no flower in range. We're gonna do some Stardew mechanics. Stardew mechanics! I'm gonna leave these here, and once the flower's grown, we're gonna pick these, and we're gonna see if there's still wild honey. That'd be interesting. That would basically tell us that the check happens. Check for what this is going to be after you pick it. Or is this like a container that it creates something and it decides what it creates, and then it holds that item, and yeah, anyway. Anyway, let's get these down in place. Little things like this that don't matter. But these are the kinds of things I get curious about. Ooh, I actually need one more. No, no, no. I counted right. I'm a genius. I'm such a genius. Now, I think this is pretty efficient, this one flower. I suppose there's different ways to be efficient. This is efficient as far as this flower powering beehives. You could do it in a different way where you had a whole row of flowers, I suppose. But I like it. I like it because it creates a unique design. I like this because it's simple. It doesn't maximize the squares that these scarecrows can reach, but it looks nice. And it's easy to build and lay out. All right, all the animals are headed back in. As soon as they're in, I can close up these barns. Probably have an early night since we have done everything we want to do. I do want to point out real quick, we now have 2 Iridium Bands. They glow, attract items, and increase attack damage. I'm pretty sure these stack. Now, I wouldn't say they stack in that 10% and 10%, 20%, right? One of these gets applied first. 10%, then additional 10%. When you do it like that, it never works out to a full 20%. But we also have in our skills here, very important, our combat, brute, deal 15% more damage. Okay, so we hit hard. I think I want to do another caving / mining / battle episode. And we're almost at a 10 for foraging. And fishing is just, it's not even close. But we're doing good everywhere else. Come on, where are you going? You like to stay outside. Go back in. Go back home, little guy. All right, man, everything is coming together. I think I should switch these. There we go. That's a little better. These chairs really don't, they don't line up right. All right, we got more accomplished today than I thought we would. That's really great. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you are all enjoying the series. We are making some progress. I'm excited. I will see you next video. Have a great day.